The spheres are coming. It's only a matter of time before.
What the?
Spherical robots have come a long way since Carnegie researchers introduced the first known motorized sphere robots in the late 90s. They move using internal mechanisms, most commonly pendulum-based drives that shift their center of gravity. The spheres have several advantages over legged and wheeled robots. They're incredibly durable and naturally stable due to their low center of gravity. With far fewer moving parts, spherical robots can operate for days at a time on a single charge, while their humanoid and quadruped counterparts only last a few hours.
Hi, Coffer. Hi, Ballie.
Today, AI-powered spherical robots are making their way from early prototypes to products ready for everywhere from households to the frontline.
What happens when robotics meet law enforcement?
In China, spherical police robots are making their way to the streets. Shenzhen-based Log-On technology produces robotic balls armed with tear gas dispensers, taser net shooters, and other non-lethal weapons. The RTG spheres weigh about 125 kilos, or 276 pounds, and reach speeds up to 35 kilometers, or nearly 22 miles per hour. With its amphibious design, the RTG operates on both land and water, including challenging terrain like mud and rivers. Propellers facilitate its amphibian capabilities, while an internal gyroscopic stabilization system maintains balance on land. The AI-powered robotic spheres have facial recognition capabilities, GPS for precise navigation, multiple cameras, and ultrasonic sensors for obstacle detection.
Its biggest feature is that it can be used in a confrontational environment. Even if it is being hit at a close range, it will not lose its function. It can improve the public security officers' on-site handling capabilities in extreme environments or when there are crowds of people.
According to Log-On, the robots can autonomously detect disturbances and identify known criminals. The devices have been deployed in Guangzhou, where they reportedly assist officers patrolling commercial districts.
I felt very safe when I saw police officers on patrol. Now with high-tech products, I think I can be even safer.
Log-On says the robots run independently for up to 10 hours. The RTG spheres share many similarities with GuardBot's robots that have been under development since at least 2020. While the Chinese company emphasizes law enforcement, Connecticut-based GuardBot's robots are more like high-tech Sentry robots. GuardBot's amphibious robotic vehicles use a patented drive mechanism. A motorized pendulum propels the unit by changing its center of gravity. With the design, the robots can easily move forward and backward as well as make 360-degree turns. The battery-powered pendulum motion drive system can operate continuously for up to 25 hours on a single charge. While stationary, the battery life is up to 45 hours. GuardBot's latest machine, the HARV-26, is the largest spherical robot in its lineup. The so-called highly agile robotic vehicle climbs a variety of terrain that traditional wheeled and quadrupedals struggle with. GuardBot has also baked out a futuristic concept for a spherical passenger vehicle.
I'm happy to announce that Ballie, the smart AI companion, will be available in the first half of 2025.
Samsung is bringing its long-awaited spherical personal home assistant to market after years of research and development. The South Korean tech giant first introduced the AI-powered Ballie at the 2020 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas.
It does sound like they are targeting a launch in the quote near future unquote, which does seem to indicate that Samsung is taking this seriously as a product category, albeit one that doesn't fit neatly into any of its sort of existing categories, but we'll really just have to wait and see. I think the big thing to take away from this sort of Ballie mania that has descended upon us is that there is something really potent about a smart home assistant that isn't just a voice coming out of a speaker.
At CES 2025, Samsung showcased Ballie's significant advancements as the robot heads toward production.
Ballie, at a basic level, is like a lot of AI assistants we've seen. It can answer any questions you might have. Say you are looking for things to do around Vegas, can get directions, send those directions to your phone.
Having steak for dinner tonight. Which of these wine would fare better?
Okay, I understand you want a recommendation for wine to pair with steak. The visionary Ballie Shere would likely pair better with steak. It's a bold, full-bodied red wine that can stand up to the richness of steak.
According to Samsung, Ballie moves around homes independently, interacting with people and connected devices.
Ballie is an AI home companion that continuously learns and evolves to understand and get to know you.
The latest iteration features a projector for things like home workouts and movie night. Samsung's latest Ballie promo highlights its ability to monitor pets and send real-time updates to users when they're away. The South Korean market will get first access to Ballie. Samsung hasn't revealed pricing, but reports from 2020 suggested it'd be around $1,200.
Connect?
Hey, Amy.
Can I call you back soon?
Sure.
Here is today's exercise result.
Could you call Will?
Okay.
We're excited we have Squishy Robotics in-house today. We have the Squishy robot in the container. We're gonna pump hydrogen gas in here and we're gonna test to see how the robot handles it. And then when it's all said and done, we're gonna flip the switch and light up the atmosphere.
Squishy Robotics, based in Berkeley, California, develops so-called Tensegrity robots for critical applications like disaster response. Originally conceptualized for space exploration in collaboration with NASA, the robots are geared toward public safety, defense, and industrial applications. The term Tensegrity is derived from tensile integrity, referring to designs that maintain their shape with tension and compression. A network of rods and elastic cables make up the robot's unique structure. The design distributes forces evenly across the structure, protecting touchy sensors it houses.
The first thing we were trying to do is make sure that if this robot is in a flammable environment, that it will not spark off the environment and cause an explosion. We were able to prove that. Then the question was, if it actually has to endure an explosive environment, will it survive? And as you can see, it did. It survived. Its hardware is still intact. The cameras are still working. Communication's still working. We were still getting everything back to the computer.
Weighing less than 1.5 kilos or 3 pounds, the robots are deployable via drones, helicopters, and fixed-wing aircraft. They can withstand drops up to 300 meters or 3,000 feet without damage. With customizable sensor payloads, the robots can detect environmental hazards. Multiple cameras provide 360-degree visibility for first responders. To stay up to date as AI and robotics advance rapidly, make sure to subscribe.